YouTube or back to my channel. In today's video, we will be making we're making one fall treat, and I have my phone here and I will show, of course, the recipes from TikTok. Don't come at me. Let me just turn on the volume because I think the music's copyrighted. I'll quickly shout out the page. It's from this page. I don't think this is where the recipe came from, but they don't have it linked. So, sorry if this is your real recipe. Please tell me, but this is what we're making or trying. But instead of caramel drizzle, I'm gonna make some cream cheese frosting. So it's a caramel apple blondie. I've never had a blondie before, or any blonde, and then here's the recipe. I thought it was so cutely fall and autumn. So yeah, let's just get straight into cooking or baking. Yes, you're right, baking. So this is the point where I realized it says I need an 8x8, but I have this and a 5x9. So we'll see which one it fills up. So it's already starting off good, guys. And I feel like I have to do a disclaimer on each video that I'm not a baker. I never claimed to be a baker. Also, this is not a tutorial in any way, shape, or form. If you want the real recipe, you have to go on that guy's site and maybe you could take a picture of this. Here's the real recipe. This is just them bake with me. We're gonna be on a FaceTime call together. I want you to feel like we're on the phone. I want you to tell me how your day was going in the comments, because I will reply, don't worry. Also, these earrings are new. You like them? But this is gonna be very autumn vibes, even though it's August, but August is the new October, I heard. So yes, I was the one who started the rumor, but pass it further, okay? First off, I need half a cup of unsalted melted butter. I need to mix that. And a cup of light brown packaged sugar. And they didn't have light brown, they just had brown packaged sugar, so I assume it's the same. I'm sorry. I know, but they didn't have it. I mean, what was it gonna do? I really wanted the blondie. Okay, let's melt some butter, and I hope this doesn't overflow, but I don't think it will. Okay, so it's been in the microwave, but I'm gonna let it cool a little bit, and then my hand's all butter. I can't open the packet. What the hell? So we're gonna need a cup of brown sugar. So let's just get this situated here. I'm gonna try to open it. Okay, I also want to do a fall autumn TikTok, so maybe I should try filming that. Well, I'll fill this up first. I'm gonna do 2 half cups. It's a little more than that. There you go, guys. Maybe a little more just to pat it down. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go like this. Why was that totally not at all? I think the butter should be done. Let's go. I need half a cup of butter, so this to go in here. I actually did half a cup almost perfectly. I'll let a little bit stay behind. Like that much. And now I'm supposed to whisk it. And it says whisk it until smooth. Yes, and the bowl is spinning with you guys. You spin me around, baby, around. But it looks good. Now I need to add an egg and vanilla, and it says vanilla extract, but I don't have that. I have vanilla powder, which I actually prefer using vanilla powder in my recipes. Okay, guys, so I have added the milk. No, not the milk. The egg and the vanilla, but it says mix until glossy. But I don't know if I should bring a hand mixer because, guys, it says mix. Maybe I should do a hand mixer, guys. I don't know. But I think it is kind of glossy, but I don't think you can ever get it too glossy. With just, gonna do like this. With it just being brown sugar and everything. But I think this is pretty glossy as it can get for brown sugar. I mean, it looks good and glossy. It actually looks like caramel. But does it taste like caramel? Like, it's really good, but I don't know what I added to make it so good. I think it's just, don't eat this at home. Never eat raw egg. You can get salmonella. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. But that tastes really good. So I'm not nervous about adding too little bit of vanilla, because I think actually the perfect amount as I'm adding just a little bit more. But I think honestly no more than that, because it really does. Little goes a long way. This is perfect. Like, I'm actually proud of myself. Like, can I serve this as a soup and then a soup dessert? Because this is really good. Okay, I guess I have to bake it, but still. Arm muscles. And now we mix the dry ingredients. This will be in a separate bowl. We mix the flour, I'm sorry, I'm yelling at you guys, sorry. The baking soda. No, baking powder. Not baking soda, let's remember that. And cinnamon and salt. So yeah, let's just do that, guys. So now we add 1 cup flour and in a separate bowl, half a teaspoon of baking soda and half a teaspoon of cinnamon and a quarter teaspoon of salt. I don't have any measurements for a quarter teaspoon, so we're just gonna have to eyeball it, which is normally where it goes wrong with me, but I can feel you guys cheering me on, so like, thank you. Also, guys, I read that it's very important when cooking to always use organic cinnamon. So now, from now on, in my house, we only have organic cinnamon. It's actually really important. Apparently, there's something when it's not organic, it's bad. So yeah, that's something I have in my house now. Always organic cinnamon. Here is all of the dry ingredients, and now we're just mixing it up. I don't really know how well I need to mix it, but pretty good, I assume, since the baking powder is kind of important. Also, ignore my self-tanning failed hands. I know they're a bit irritating, but... And, like, I feel like, is it a kitchen or a cooking video unless you have some spilled flour? Okay, so now I have to fold the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. So I'm just gonna have to move it up, guys. I'm sorry, you're going up here. I can't keep bending now. So I just smelled it. And it smells really good. Like, it smells like nutmeg, even though there's nothing here that would be nutmeg. Anyway, we're gonna fold the ingredient as it states. So I will put slowly the dry ingredients into the wet ingredients and fold it. And then I have to peel some apples, which I've never done that before. I know, crazy, right, guys? But I have a cheese peeler. So I think that's how it's supposed to go. I don't know. This is so satisfying. I literally love this so much. Guys, why does this look so good? Like, yum, yum, yum. Okay, so I'm done with this. I think I'll set this to the side while I then wash and peel my apples. I do want to say, if you live in the US, which I think most of my viewers do, just like, you should always buy organic apples. I always buy organic, or even if you don't live in the US, some places, I don't know exactly which brands or companies do this, but they have this clear wax to make the apples look shiny and look more appealing. And that's not. You want a normal natural apple that doesn't look all waxy. This one actually does look a little waxy, but it is organic, so it's naturally waxy. So if you live in the US or just any in general, please get organic apples. It doesn't have to be everything organic, but just especially apples, please get them organic. Just next time. I know it's more expensive. Believe me, I know. And I was like, some of the prices different. We're like, please. But it is actually worth it. So please get organic apples. Thank you. Take out the plastic. I'm back to brand new. I don't know how many apples to use. It says a cup of apples, if I remember correctly. Which, would that be 3? Or I think 2. I'll try with 2 and then see. There's 1 cup of these. So let's move this thing over here. I need to peel them. Even though I don't think it's that important to me, but But I don't know if it's for look-wise or recipe-wise. So I just assume it's a recipe. That's not the door. Why am I acting like I've never been here before? As you can see, I'm not here. This is what we're gonna use. Yes, it's for cheese, but look. Okay, don't look. Oh my god. Is this like a wax? Oh my god, I'm telling you guys, don't to buy organic apples because they put a wax on it, but I'm literally peeling off things that are wax. And I literally bought organic for that reason. There shouldn't be wax on it. What? Is this not wax? Okay, that actually pisses me off because that was the only reason why I would spend the extra money, so I didn't get that. How do you even know they're allowed to do that? Or is that just like a thin layer of skin? Wait. It might actually just be a thin layer of skin because no. I don't know. If that is that, I just, the things like that can get on my skin. Okay, I'm gonna quickly peel these apples and make a cup. Well, I am back about 15 minutes later. It shouldn't have taken me that long, but here's my cup. I also was listening to some jazz music. I have a really good Spotify playlist. It's not mine. Here's the thing, if you want to listen to some, it's like background jazz, and it's really good. And I also listen to it studying. For some reason, jazz music has always calmed me. So yeah, and also I don't know if I said this was 2 apples worth. So if you're trying to make the recipe at home and you don't know what a cup of apples is, like me, it's about 2 apples worth. But I don't know how thick they were supposed to be. I know it says in the recipe, but I'm like eyeballing it. So let's hope for that to work. So now I'm gonna have to align the thing with baking paper, parchment paper. I think I'm gonna try a bigger one, even though it says 8 by 8. Yeah, I think I could do this one. So let's try. I put this into our... Okay, it looks so good in real life. I think the camera's doing me dirty because I think on the camera it looks like refried beans. But like, it looks so good. Maybe I need to... Nope, it still looks like refried beans. But it looks in real life really good. That's what matters. So right now I'm gonna put the batter, maybe I should put you over here again, into the parchment paper. This is now done for. I'm trying to clean as I go. So let's see if it works. I don't even know if there's enough batter just looking at it. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to. Oh, I missed an apple. And I cleaned all my surfaces before I cooked, guys, just in case any of you germaphobes. As you should when you're cooking. Don't get me wrong. You guys want to lick the spoon? Here, you can lick it. Here we go. It's good, right? Yeah. So this is how it's looking. Now let's put it in the oven. 28 to 30 minutes. I'm gonna do 20 minutes and see how it looks. They said until it's golden brown on the top. So let's just put a timer for 20 minutes. Okay, I totally forgot I need to make the icing, which I'll do now because I do want it to be ready for when that thing. And I did have cleaned up my area. You guys are gonna be so proud of me. Look, I've cleaned up. I think I don't need a recipe since I made this before multiple times. You just need cream cheese and powdered sugar. Some people do vanilla and all that. You don't need to. You can. I do it by taste. There's not really like a deep thing in it for me. It's the flavor palettes. Like, no, it's just I keep on tasting it. I add a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and then I see what I'm missing. So if I want it less sweet, then I add more cream cheese. You can also add sour cream. If you're out of cream cheese, but you have both, you can do half and half. I just love cream cheese. So now we're gonna do hand mixer. Just because I don't want to whisk it, and I think it's better if I hand mix it because I think it's more fluffy. I've also never done it without a hand mixer. Yeah, let's do this. This is all I got, so let's hope it's good enough. I probably do have another box. I tend to buy things double because I think I don't have it, but powdered sugar I use all the time, so I probably have another box. Okay, so I got good news and bad news. Good news is the icing's done here. Have a little lick. Yeah, it's good. But yes, as you notice, there's a little bit of little graininess, and that's because I didn't have the more powdered sugar as I thought I did, which I need to have because I always use powdered sugar. But I did have this sugar replacement, not because I can't have sugar or anything. There was a period where I couldn't have a lot of sugar, but because I feel like it melts easier into different things, and I had to add a lot of that because I don't think the ratio is the same in the flavor. But now it's very gritty, though it does taste good. And I didn't even realize that this was the sugar replacement, to be honest. Oh, I got a little... Oh my god. Oh, these are really warm. That's not good. That's not a good sign. I kid you not, it smells so good out of the oven. Did you hear that? It's giving fall time. I literally want it to be fall already. I'm tired of summer. I want it to be fall. I want it to be Gilmore Girls. I am rewatching Gilmore Girls soon. Don't worry, guys. But if you have any other recommendations for fall series or fall movies, I have seen Halloween. No. What's it called? The one from Disney. Spooky Town? Halloween Town. Isn't that what it's called? I love things like that are kind of spooky, but not too spooky. I'm not a fan of horror movies, which is funny because I love Halloween, and Charlie Brown, all that. I love stuff like that. So if you have any recommendations, please tell me. So I just put it in the oven and it is not done, but it does smell really good. Do I have something whatever lip? Oh, I do. Thank you for telling me, guys. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off there. But I have cleaned up pretty much everything. Just not the icing bowl. Okay, I think it might be done. I just sticked it, but I'm just gonna stick it in the middle and see if it's done. Okay, it's done. That looks amazing. Wait, I need to show you guys. Look at that. We're good cooks, me and you. See, I think all the times it was bad cooking was because I didn't have you guys here to supervise me, I guess is what it's called. But now that I have you guys here, it's actually going pretty well. This looks amazing. Maybe I just needed you guys all along. Oh my god, how hard was that? Anywho, let's see. Okay, so the fish layer cooled down. I'm gonna take it out of this one and I'm gonna chop it up. Okay, taste test. Let's try it. This is delicious. This is really freaking good. Wow, guys. Yeah. This is really good, guys. Like, I'm in shock. Like, I'm really not a good cook. And let's try it with some cream cheese frosting. This is a masterpiece, guys. This is really good, and I 10 out of 10 would recommend making this recipe. That's it for today's video. Like and subscribe if you want to, but make sure you have an amazing day. And also, make sure you make this recipe for fall.